First live stream, and so trying to give a little bit of fun to you guys here, but not really entirely sure if I can figure this out on the fly, but I'm going to do my best. So, Merry Christmas, everyone. And as I was saying before, it's Christmas Eve, and I am super excited to go to the best Christmas Eve movie there is, which is Die Hard, obviously. So right now I'm walking up Avenue of the Stars, and you might recognize this location here because in the movie, helicopters just go flying right up this street here to go save the day at Nakatomi Plaza. But I'm gonna flip the camera here, show you a little bit. We've got, let me see here, hold on. Well, there we go. So there is Nakatomi Plaza. And we have got what used to be a Westin hotel here, which is in the movie. You can see the helicopters fly past it. And then, let's see here. All right. There it is, guys, Nakatomi Plaza. So we're gonna work our way up there. Now, as I do, you know, I got dressed up for the part, right? I've got my Die Hard shirt on. It's not Christmas until Hans Gruber is fallen from Nakatomi Plaza. And we were excited. We thought we were gonna get a little bit closer today, I'll be honest with you. We had some unofficial permission to go onto the property, and unfortunately security needed something a little bit more official. So we're gonna make our best effort to show some locations, as we are gonna stay on public property, and might do a little sneaking around. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm just working my way up here, and we're gonna work our way up towards the building here itself. I got a couple locations I want to check out from the movie, and I'll show you some photos from them. Let's see here. All right. So there it is. Now again, if you remember, right over here is Avenue of the Stars, and the helicopters went flying right up here, right over this fountain here, which obviously is under construction. And then they came right up here, and then right up to there to the building. So we are gonna work our way, like I said, up to the first spot, which is one of the first times we see the building, and that is the roundabout that sorry, camera, whoa, yep, there we go. So there's a roundabout which the limo drives up and around and reveals the building for the first time. That's just right up ahead here, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my way to that. Hopefully I won't get hit by any cars. And we'll take a look at that perspective, see what it looks like now, see what maybe has changed. But in the meantime, we'd love to hear where you guys are from. So where's everybody at on this wonderful Christmas Eve? Got a crosswalk here. Running. All right. Berlin, Germany. Love it. Welcome, Germany. And Budapest. Welcome, guys. So glad you could join us. All right, so let's see. I'm going to show you what I see here real quick. I'm working my way around through some landscaping. What's up, UK? The sun must be down where you're at by now, which is awesome. That means Santa is on the move. All right. Cutting my way through. All right, let's see if I can jaywalk over to this little spot over here. All right, watch out for these cars. I thought it'd be a little less busy on Christmas Eve. Turns out it's a little busier than I thought. Let's see here. Let this guy go. Thank you for the $5, Dave Salvi. Appreciate that. All right, run across the street. Woo. Okay. All right. Now, let me flip the camera here. All right. This is one of the first times we see Nakatomi Plaza. Now you see it from afar when they are driving down, I believe it's Olympic Boulevard, and they see the building from afar. Same perspective that Sergeant Al Powell sees it from the gas station, which let's do a little trivia. Does anybody know what the price of gas was at the gas station that Sergeant Al Powell was buying some Twinkies? Anybody know? Anybody got a guess? Let's see, I'll wait for some answers, see if anybody has a guess. $0.97, 59 cents, 99 cents. All right, not bad, close. It was, let me look at my notes here. It was 74 cents. Oh, nice guess, yes. 74 cents for regular, 77 cents for unleaded. So, nice one on that. Okay, I'm almost to the spot, guys, where the limousine rounds its way around and you get to see Nakatomi Plaza up close here. So, again, bear with me here. I got a photo here I'm going to show you, and then we'll compare it. Let's see. Let me flip my camera here. All right, so right here is the limousine that goes up the roundabout, and you get to see the building. You see a little bit of a sign there, and if I pan up, there it is right there. So this is that right there. So that's our first spot we're able to line up. Obviously they had a zoom lens on it or something that would make the building feel a little bit closer. But my guess is that they probably were on that side of the street right there with their cameras, with a nice long lens, and then worked their way around to get this shot. So there it is. That's in the intro credits. Let me see. Yeah, that pole. Well, that looks like a sign there, Salvi. So I'm not sure. I'm sure the sign placement has changed since, but we can take a look here. So it doesn't look like they were quite to where. Let's see. I'm trying to line it up a little bit here. Let's see. I'm gonna keep trying. All right. Yes, the buildings have aged really well. In fact, it doesn't look like it's over 30 years old, but it is. It still looks awesome. Still one of the coolest looking buildings, in my opinion. But what's also crazy about buildings, speaking of, is if you look at the movie, there's the West End and I think a couple others, but look through the trees here. There's all sorts of development now. So you had these white buildings here. Not sure what these buildings are called, but those were in the movie. But they have since developed quite a bit. So, all right. So we're gonna work our way up this little roundabout here. Now, one of the locations I want to take a look at is the stairway where the SWAT vehicle drives up, thinking it's gonna save the day and be awesome, and instead, well, it gets toast, right? The quarterback is toast. So that is just right across the street here. It should look, well, looks like maybe there's an automatic crosswalk. There's no cars coming, so I'm gonna go. All right. Okay. All right, still avoided getting hit by cars, but I'm gonna have to do this a couple more times. All right, So let's take a look here. Let me pull out some photos here. Well, actually, you know what? Before I do that, we're gonna go take a look at one more spot here while we're up here. And if you remember, in the movie, the terrorists show up in a moving truck of some sort. Does anybody remember what the name of that truck was? Anybody remember the name of the terrorist truck? No. There's a name on the truck, Dave. It wasn't a Dodge Ram. My face. You want to see my face? All right, there you go. There's my face. All right, so let me see across the street here. But the name of the truck, yes. All right, so you are 2 for 2. Was it Ansant? You are 2 for 2 on the trivia, which is pretty awesome. Good job. Oop, I'm running. Red light. And they have a green light. Don't hit me. Oh yeah. All right, and we got across. So, Pacific Carrier is the name of the truck. Great job. So there's the truck, and if you remember, cool driving shot of the truck driving down the ramp, and it just disappears. And even though I can't go on their property, that's the ramp right there. So they went right down that and down and into what appears to be, let me see if I can get a higher perspective. Into some sort of parking garage, right? So they go right down into there. And then the car above it just stays on top. So there you go. So there's another location we could check box that we can at least see with permission, right? All right, so let's go to the next one. But in the meantime, be honest with you guys, we love some donations if you could, so we can keep doing these. We love Beyond the Backlot. We love sharing locations with you, and we try to do it a little different than others out there. We love all locations. We love all location channels. We certainly have some favorites, but we try to bring a little bit more energy, a little more fun, adventure, and so we want to keep doing this. And so we appreciate any love you can share. All right. Let me see here. Sorry if it's windy, guys. I'm in a wind tunnel with all these buildings. Woo! Hopefully the audio's okay, guys. All right, let me see here. I'm pulling up my next photo. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm gonna cross the street again. Thankfully it's not busy this time. Give a different perspective. Sorry, lots of running. Okay. Whew. All right. So we've got, let me flip the camera, that would help. We've got this stairway here. And if you remember, the stairway here is where, let me change my photos. This happens, right? The SWAT vehicle comes in, goes to save the day, and gets hit with a rocket launcher, which was awesome, making an epic, huge explosion. So that perspective right here, I believe, what's up, Nick P, is right there. So again, different lenses, but those are the stairs, and the railings look the same, to be honest with you. You tell me what you think. We'll get closer. That looks like the same railings. So we'll get a little closer on that, but that's probably one of the cool locations, right, in my opinion, of the building, because a lot of action takes place right there. So we'll try to get the perspective of this as we keep moving down. So you can see it there, okay? But we'll work our way around. In the meantime, I'll show you a little. Let me see. Oh, let me get my camera going. There we go. Nakatomi Plaza. Right to there. One of the coolest buildings ever, in my opinion. Outside of New York City, in my opinion, I don't know that there's a more famous building, at least in movies, right? This one is definitely made famous. And I wonder if they knew what they got themselves into. All right, so right over here, okay, we are gonna go check out, I believe, where the police base camp was set up, where Sergeant Al Powell and our favorite lieutenant, Dwayne T. Robinson, kind of staged themselves. We're talking to John McClane. So I believe it's right across the street here. We're gonna go take a look. Again, I'll stay on public property and hopefully security doesn't stop me, but I'll try. Let me see if there's a crosswalk here. So let's do a little trivia while I work my way over there. All right, so if you remember the terrorist played by the awesome Al Leong, he eats a candy bar. What was the candy bar that he grabs and eats while waiting for the SWAT to arrive? Does anybody know? Good bar. Yes, Crunch. Penny A, good job. Corey, nice. Awesome. All right, here's another one for you. He grabs a second candy bar. What's the second candy bar he eats? Anybody know? Second candy? Yes, Corey. Way to go, dude. That's awesome. All right, I got my cross here. All right, let's go. Okay. I am so glad that traffic is light today. This makes it a lot easier. Al Leong is awesome. Completely agree with you. You might remember him as Genghis Kong in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. And he was also in, what other movies was he in? He's in Lethal Weapon and Big Trouble in Little China. Great character actor. I would love to meet that guy in person. I know he's gone to some Comic Cons in the past, but I certainly would love to see that. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and just take a walk up to check out these stairs here. Sorry about the wind, guys. Like I said, wind tunnel between all these buildings here. Am I sounding okay? Is the video looking good? Thank you. All right. And here we are. The stairs. My zipper's open? Crap. Is it really? No, it's not. Nice try. But you did make me check, so props to you on that. All right. That's where the Humvee, right here, guys, went up these stairs right here. It's amazing that they didn't break any railings. Drove them right up there. These rails look exactly the same. I think they are the same railings. See that? So there would have been a huge explosion here. Pretty cool to see that up close. I think obviously in this, there's no awning. They've since added this awning. All right, let's work our way around again. All right, check it. Whoa, where's my camera going here? All right, here we go. Now you can see me again. All right, let's do another trivia. You guys are rocking it. Let's see if I have any more. Okay, here's a good one. How many ingredients does Al list in a Twinkie when he's talking to John McClane on the radios? Does anybody know how many ingredients? And then bonus, can you list the ingredients? Anybody know? Come on, guys, let's see some comments. 6, close. He names 5 ingredients. Sugar, enriched flour, partially hydrogenated vegetable oil, polysorbate 60, and what's the last one, guys? Yellow dye number 5. All right. We're getting to a good spot here. There's some security around me right now, so we'll see what happens. See if I get kicked out or not. But just gonna keep on this sidewalk here. Hopefully they don't give me any trouble. Agreed, Nick P. I agree. Okay, so here is our next spot. Let me pull out some photos here. So I believe that, let me flip my camera here, that would help. So this spot here, where the SWAT runs up the hill. Let me see here. Oh, let me get my camera, come on. Yes, I'll tell him Bruce Willis sent me. He and I are close. Not sure if that's it, but it looks like it. There's a parking garage in the background. And I believe, I just don't see the angles of the building there, but I think that's it right there. So this is where they would have ran up. Obviously those hedges weren't there. I'll show you again. I believe it's right there. All right, so, and then right over here where the police car that Sergeant Al Powell's driving came rolling down from. So right over those hedges there is the roundabout to the entryway, which I wish so bad I could take you to, guys. This is pretty cool when I went up there, but I don't want to get us in trouble. But the police car would have driven down this hill right here. And it looks like there would have been, let's see here if I can find my photos, guys. Hold on, here we go. That's the one I was looking for. So that would be the hill right here. So the police car drives on down backwards and then would have gone into some sort of gully or ditch here, right? Which is right here, right? But I believe it's since been developed with the Fox Studios building here. It's pretty cool. But it would have come down right here and dropped down into here somewhere. All right, so that's another great location. You can kind of see the awning a little bit right here. That's the entryway now. They built an awning over it. The roundabout's really cool. All right. Here's something I want to do. It's kind of fun. I believe this is the same perspective. So from this viewpoint, this is where we would have seen bombs falling from the building. Now, this is where he was hanging, right? I was taking a look, and I couldn't tell you which floor he is on there, where they're hanging from. I really tried to look. We know it's somewhere up there, but I did do a little count. So from where we start seeing them fall, I did a little labeling of each floor. So pretty bad here. We know that as he falls, again, counting each floor. 50. Now I'm counting down, obviously, because as he's falling down, it's the easiest way to do it. 16, 17, 18, 19, and then he starts to get to where this is right here, 20. So those double windows and that ledge look like it's right there. Let me pan down a little bit. So that would be right here. You can see Hans there. So at least from what we see in the movie, it's 23 floors that he fell. I mean, I guess we could do a count up if we really wanted to, but somewhere up in here is where Hans was hanging and fell down. Well, we know at least 30 floors. So, but that is the spot. What's up, Tate? Oh gosh, I hope that's not a hostage. Yes, great line. There it is. Really wish I could get you closer. Nakatomi Plaza. Terrorist hit on Christmas Eve. The cop car drives down and crashes. Now, as far as the parking garage goes, I can't get the perspective of where. Oh, you know what, Tate, why don't you just leave me alone? I don't need you directing me from the wind, but I will try to get out of this windy spot here. Nick V, thank you for the donation. That's awesome, dude. We appreciate that. Merry Christmas to you. No, unfortunately, Mikey was not available to run audio on our live stream. Truth is, I didn't ask him. So the candy, I don't believe was Goobers. It was a Crunch bar, and then later it cuts to him and he's eating a Mars bar. All right, let's see. Get out of this room. Again, I apologize. All right, if I could control the weather, I would. A little better up here. At least it seems to be. All right. Let's see here. Got another trivia, I think. Let me see if I have another trivia question for you. All right. Well, I asked how many ingredients were listed in the Twinkie by Sergeant Alpal. But how many ingredients are actually in a Twinkie? Does anybody know that? Anybody know how many ingredients are in a Twinkie? $521 ingredients. I really hope not. 27, close, too many, true. Head for the 31st floor. I would love to. I can make a run for it, to be honest with you, but I don't know how far I'd get before security just jumps me. Which, by the way, I've seen far more security guards here than is represented in a movie. They feel like they would have been a little better off if they had posted a little more security help. All right. No, David Tate, that is not correct. The answer is 37 ingredients are in a Twinkie. All right, and then one more for you guys. This is the last trivia that I could come up with, at least. Does anybody know what news station and what their call letters are? I'll give you guys a minute because I'm not sure how delayed I am on the feed, the chat feed. Does anybody know the call letters for the news station and what channel it was? KXTV? Close, but not right. Eat Your Heart Out, Channel 5. That is a line from the movie, but do you know what the station was? That sounds like a radio station. Channel 7, close. Answer is, yes, Channel 14. Ryan, nice job. Now, do you know what the call letters were, though? KFLW, Corey, with another. I think Corey wins the trivia. I'd like to tell you what you won, but I have no idea what you won because I don't have any prizes set and ready. So, all right. Well, we got to see Nakatomi Plaza on Christmas Eve. The best Christmas Eve movie there is when it comes to Christmas movies. And I'm so glad that Die Hard is finally getting recognized as a Christmas movie. It took a while, but it is a movie that I watched so much when I was young. It was one of those rated R movies that my parents didn't care if I watched, so I watched it plenty. And I've seen this movie so many times, I can't even count. But to be here on Christmas Eve, it's pretty awesome, and I'm really grateful for all of you that joined, and want to definitely wish you all a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. If you like this, let us know. If you want to see more live location scouts, we're certainly happy to bring them to you. And we'd love to know if you have any tips for us, if you have any suggestions. We just want to continue to bring quality videos to you. For those that donated, hey, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. And we just definitely want to wish you a happy holidays. So as I part ways, I'm just going to say thank you, and then we'll leave it with a little bit of location as I walk away. Let me see if I can get the shot lined up. All right. What's next for Beyond the Backlot? Well, great question. It's coming up in January, we will be releasing our Groundhog Day episode. So for those of you that are tuned in right now, you get a little sneak peek at what we're doing next. But we are working on Groundhog Day, and we're going to be excited to release that one to you all. All right. I gotta say, it looks just as big as it does in the movie. Now, we know a helicopter really didn't crash at the top there, but it's cool to think that it did. And by the way, speaking of, the model work that they did for this building, which they did the explosions and the helicopter crash, I think was pretty fantastic, if you ask me. Yippee-ki-yay, Beecham. All right, walk right across here. Oh, I wish I could take you up there, everyone. Wish I could take you up to that entryway. It'd kick me out in a heartbeat. Let's see if I can get a little peek from here. I don't know if I can zoom while I can. Hold on. Let me get my zoom going. You can see a little bit, right? So that's where Sergeant Al Powell drives in circles, and Bruce Willis gives the awesome line. What is it? Who's driving the car? Stevie Wonder? Which I don't know if they could get away with that joke today. Yes, welcome to the party, pal. That's after, right? That's after he shoots out the window, which I really wanted to find that window. That was on my to-do list. Find that window that he shoots out and says, welcome to the party, pal. I think it's from a different perspective, but let's see here. I'll get up high room one time. So you can kind of see again. There's the entryway. And there's the building. All right. Whoop. Almost ran into that pole. Well, thanks again, everyone. Hope you all have a wonderful holiday. And appreciate you following us. Tell your friends. Thanks for the donations, so that those that donated, really appreciate it. And hope everyone has a very Merry Christmas. This is me signing off at Nakatomi Plaza on Christmas Eve. Take care, guys.